Hello, my name is Nick Carter. And the Supreme Court case that I picked was Marbury versus Madison. And the events that led to this case was the election of 1800. At the time, John Adams was president, and his Secretary of State was John Marshall. And eventually, when Thomas Jefferson ended up winning, John Adams thought, let's appoint as many judges as possible. So he appointed John Marshall, his Secretary of State, to the Chief Justice position, and he tried getting William Marbury along with other judges in there. So later on, John Marshall told his younger brother, James, to deliver the commission. Well, James didn't deliver William Marbury's commission. Well, Thomas Jefferson ended up being sworn in as president, and Thomas Jefferson's Secretary of State was James Madison. Well, Thomas Jefferson told James Madison, do not deliver William Marbury's commission because it's void. Thomas Jefferson should have done it when he was president. That was what Thomas Jefferson and James Madison believed. So William Marbury ended up finding out, and he was not happy. So he started a petition. He ended up suing James Madison, and he took this case to the Supreme Court. So this case was finally argued in the Supreme Court on February 11th, 1803. Oh, and by the way, this is known as the Midnight Judges. This case was finally argued at the Supreme Court on February 11th, 1803, and Madison's argument was that John Adams should have turned in his commission before he was not president anymore, and so it's void now. And Marbury wanted the Supreme Court to issue a right of mandamus. So the legal questions that were argued in this were, hold on. Did Marbury have the right to the commission? If he did, and his right had been violated, did the law provide him with a remedy? And if it did, would the proper remedy be a right of mandamus from the Supreme Court? So the court had to think this over, and eventually, on February 24th, 1803, the Supreme Court declared an act of Congress unconstitutional, which established judicial review. And the Supreme Court said while it was illegal for James Madison to not deliver the letter, it was beyond the power of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ended up voting unanimously 4-0 against Marbury, and the outcome of Marbury versus Madison is that it strengthened the federal judiciary by establishing judicial review, which means the federal courts can declare legislation unconstitutional and then null and void the legislation. Marbury versus Madison did give us the right to overturn acts of Congress, and later on, Marbury versus Madison was never overturned. Sorry the video was paused. My Alexa started speaking, so if you heard her in the background, sorry about that. I don't know why she was plugged up. But anyway, like I was saying, this case ended up being overturned. Or sorry, no, this case was not overturned. And that's pretty much the whole case.